Hello, I'm Imogen Robertson, Chair of the Historical Writers Association, and thank you for joining us to see who the winners of the HWA Crown Awards are in 2021. As always, I'd like to say thank you to all our judges who spent many weeks reading the best in historical writing, fiction and non-fiction, and coming to these very tough decisions on the long lists, shortlists and winners. A huge thank you to the authors, agents and publishers who submitted so many fantastic books, and of course to all the booksellers, bloggers, reviewers and readers for embracing and celebrating such a rich range of historical writing. Every book shortlisted here is something special, and there is something for everyone on these lists, so please do explore them. You'll find features on many of them now and over the coming weeks on Historia, our online magazine, which can be found at www.historiamag.com, and do sign up for the newsletter. Before we announce the crowns, I'd just like to recommend that you all get your hands on this, the Dorothy Dunnett Society HWA Short Story Competition Anthology for 2021. Our readers and judges for the award had a tough time picking out the 6 stories anthologised here from the many excellent stories submitted. I'm confident you'll agree these shortlisted authors are all talented writers, so many congratulations to Hazel Turner for 12 Years to Grow Before Dark, Liz Kershaw for Guard of Honour, Helen Canman for The Fortune Teller. Our 2 highly commended stories were Her Own Kind by Fiona White and The Sister Time Forgot by Rachel Blackmore. And our winner was the remarkable His Mother's Quilt by Naomi Kelsey. Congratulations again, and thank you to Nora Perkins, Matt Casborn, Janet Angelini and Catherine Clements for selecting these from the brilliant long list, and of course to the Dorothy Dunnett Society for the hard work they put into making this prize possible. So now it's time for the crowns.
Hello and welcome to the Historical Writers Association Crown Awards. My name is Ayo Onatade and I am the current chair of the HWA Debut Crown Judging Panel. I am delighted to be here today to announce the winner of the Debut Crown. This year, my fellow judges and I read an increasing number of debut historical novels that covered a wide spectrum of periods. And I would like to thank Susan Heads and Dan Bassett for all their hard work. We found it a delight to read books covering Victorian London, 17th century Dutch colony, the golden age of crime fiction, gangland Glasgow, Russia, and dystopian historical fiction, to name a few. All the books gave us hours of fascinating reading and food for thought. We had an amazing shortlist, which made the decision rather tough. The winning book was an exciting reading experience. It is a book full of fascinating characters with a great sense of place. I'm delighted to announce that the winner of the HWA Debut Crown is The Sin Eater by Megan Campesi. Congratulations, Megan.
My name's Claire Mully, and I had the privilege of being the chair of the judges for the 2021 Historical Writers Association Non-Fiction Prize. And first, before the announcement, I'd like to thank my fantastic fellow judges. I was very lucky to be doing this with the wonderful Jessie Childs, Dan Jones, Jagjit Lally and Luke Pepera. And we had an absolutely brilliant time. I've got to say, I really loved it. It was like being in the best book club in the world, reading all these wonderful submissions. And we had really great debate. We had some excellent disagreements, and I'm pleased to say we had some excellent agreement as well. So it was a brilliant job, but of course it was a very hard job. We had a long list of 12. They're all fantastic books, and I would recommend anyone thinking of getting some Christmas reading or thereafter to get all of the books on the long list. Some brilliant, brilliant pieces of work. And it was incredibly hard to reach a short list from that, but we did come down to 6 absolutely outstanding books, all of which were full of learning and lyricism and revelations. And eventually, after considerable debate, we finally got down, because every prize needs to have a winner. It's a requirement. And I'm absolutely delighted with the winner that we ended up with. It's a fantastic book by Alan Allport. It's called Britain at Bay. It's written very precisely, very lucidly, and it changed our perspective very much, not just on Britain in the Second World War, but and British national identity and the way that we deploy history more generally. So a fantastic book. Please go out, have a look at that. And congratulations to all of the authors on the long list and on the short list, and particularly to Alan Allport. Congratulations.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Jean Franson, and I'm an author, obviously. And I've had the privilege this year of being the chair of the Gold Crown Award. And I must say, it has been a privilege. It's been a privilege to read such wonderful books. It's also been a privilege, and I must thank all my fellow judges who have spent hours reading their way through the books that have been sent through to us. It's really a joy each year. So thank you to the authors who have submitted their books, and also to the publishers who have published such fantastic books. Sadly, there's always got to be a winner with these things. And I know every judge that ever announces a winner always says, oh, it was a very, very tight decision, or it was a very close run thing. I know that's the sort of standard thing that all judges say, but actually truthfully it really, really was. We had some cracking books in that last shortlist, and we deliberated long and hard on the winner, but I have to say there has to be one that comes to the top, and in a way it was very, very difficult. But the winner of the 2021 Gold Crown Award is The Unwanted Dead by Chris Lloyd. This was a fabulous book. It's the first of a series, I know, and I certainly am looking forward to the next one. Wonderful premise, set up in a particularly difficult time, and it was just brilliant. And well done, Chris, for writing such a fantastic book. And well done to the other shortlist members who equally had cracking books, but we had to come to a decision in the end. So thank you very much. And thank you to the Historical Writers Association for asking me to be the chair this year. Thank you very much.
And there we have it. To the Crown winners, we'll be in touch with your publishers shortly to make sure you receive your awards as quickly as possible. We'll also be raising a glass to these books and all of the shortlists this evening. And many thanks to the History Press for their sponsorship of the party. It is much appreciated. Perhaps next year we'll be back to having a full award ceremony. I certainly hope so. In the meantime, our thanks again to the judges, and happy reading.